Simile versus metaphor. In this video, we are going to make a clear concept of comparison of simile and metaphor. How comparison between two different things in simile is different to the comparison of two different things in metaphors. Hello viewers, this is Zulqarnain and you are watching English with Zulqarnain, a YouTube channel, and if you have not yet subscribed this YouTube channel, just click on the subscribe button and also on bell icon. Similes and metaphor are both figures of speech that involve the comparison of unlike things. They are also both types of figurative language, because they both create meaning beyond the literal sense of their words. However, simile and metaphor do not make a comparison in the same way. Some people may explain the difference between simile and metaphor by discussing the structure of language used in each figure of speech. Simile versus metaphor. Similes use the words like or as to establish their comparison. For an example, the word is like your oyster. Metaphors state that comparison without such connecting words. The metaphor does not include the words like or as. For an example, the world is your oyster. While the presence of a connecting word such as like or as is generally a good rule of thumb to identify similes versus metaphors, it does not really get at the root of the difference between the two figures of speech. A deeper way to understand the difference is through the nature of the comparison each one makes. So a simile makes an explicit comparison by asserting that the two different things are similar. A simile sets thing A and thing B side by side to compare them in the sentence. In the sentence, the world is like your oyster. The listener is asked to mentally visualize and compare the world and oyster, as though he or she were holding one in each hand, and draw a comparison between the two. A metaphor asserts an implicit comparison by stating that one thing is the other thing. Instead of setting the two entities A and B side by side through the use of connecting words, metaphor superimpose them. The metaphor, the world is your oyster, asks the reader to imagine his or her relationship to the world as being the relationship of an oyster to the space inside its shell. I hope that you have made a clear distinction between similes and metaphor. Thank you so much.